here we go. Welcome to Star Racing. And this is the July Cup 2949. I am Ocypeta. Alexis, Star Clydno. Ocypeta. Ocypeta. I've heard it all. And with me, I have our intern.
Hello, I am Daku, an intern with Echelon News 7. Good to be here.
So we got a lot of things going on, and this is exciting for me, and I think it's exciting for Daku as well, because we have never done this type of show before. We have not been in the high-class racing system. We've only done Daymar Rally. Props to Daymar Rally. They are ground vehicle racing systems, and I love them. I've been with them for a long time. Daku the same. But this is something different. This is something great.
Over 50 years ago, we set out to help Origin Jumpworks go farther. In that time, we learned things. A lot of things. With partners like Origin, we've gone farther than we ever could have imagined. Altama Hydrogen Plus. Where will it take you?
All right, so we've got some information from Shorty. We definitely have to get everybody back through security setup. Looks like we're getting ready to go through. Tanks refilled and flags restarted.
Good to hear.
So we are going to be having Marathos, who's going to do the aerial drop down, I'm assuming. We've got Cats, we have Syras, and we have Peletsky. I know I'm butchering his name, and I apologize for that. So here we go. We've got some camera movement going on, testing out those cameras. And Marathos let us know that we should be ready to go. So all we're doing now is waiting for the drop down and the flag start. And if I can get one more time, who is racing in this one? Just let me know. Pelkey. Got it. Pelkey.
We have Cats, Ninjedi, Rumgud,
Not Rumkin. He pulled out, right?
No, he's
back
he's
in.
back in.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. So Pelkey, Rum, Concrete, Najedi,
yeah,
and Cats. That's who we got.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to all the racers. Hopefully we will get a good start and not a false start, and we're good to go.
Fingers crossed. We don't want any more. We don't want any more collisions, any more false starts.
Yeah. So who are you looking forward to winning this thing?
Oh, well, You know I have personal ties to Ramged.
Yeah, yeah. I do too.
And I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know any of the other races.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Oh my gosh. You know, this actually makes me a little bit ill. A little bit nauseous. Look at those
Yeah.
times.
I can understand that. The speeds that they reach is incredible.
So Katz is flying in the Razor, and you could tell by the engines. I have the sound on from him. The engines are amazing when it comes to this. So much going on. Uh-oh. We've got to roll. Cat's recovery was quick.
Oh, yeah, it was a very quick recovery.
It was super quick. I was really surprised. I mean, does the engine maneuverability, does that help as far as, you know, how big the engine is to be able to handle a quick recovery? Is that
Yeah, it's the maneuvering, how many maneuvering thrusters it's got and how much power they can put out.
Right. Because we know that from the last race, from the Mustang Omega, it did not recover quickly. It took a while for it to recover.
If a ships aren't designed to spin that quickly,
right?
They only start to spin that quickly when things go really wrong.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
In order to slow down from that, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. It looks like Star ended up having a spin again. It looks like. So we got Sar, Rum, Nadeti, Pelkey, Katz, and Forted? Alright. Let's take a look. How we doing? Yeah, I can't believe we're watching this
in about 2 minutes. Just wow.
Yeah.
It takes me I've tried driving that track. It took me 15 minutes just to get around it.
Oh, I know. I think my fastest time was and I wasn't in an M50, folks, but the fastest time I think that I've even come close to making one lap was like 6 minutes and 81 seconds. Ah, concrete. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Shorty, for the open comms on that. Thank you very much. So amazing. Look at the turns, the bends. I mean, we're talking about 12 G's here. Look at them go. We're doing the aerial view from Marathos' camera. Look at that. What are your comments?
Just wow.
I mean, from this angle, the track is not very big. So we got Stars and Najeti. Stars is still in the lead. Rum in third. Pelkey, Katz, and Concrete.
It might not look very big, but this track is the hardest in the sequence of suburban races.
Right.
It's amazing how many twists and turns they fit into that small area.
No doubt. I mean, there are tons of twists and turns with this. My gosh. I mean, here's amazing. What I've learned from watching these races myself and for practicing a little bit is the illumination guideposts that they have are just guideposts. They don't follow those at all, in my opinion. So those markers that are set there for the racetrack, don't follow them.
Those markers are more for people like you and me who are
right.
just
They're
bumbling
markers
around the
for you and I.
racetrack.
Yeah.
If there's a shorter path, these racers are going to take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Wow. Just absolutely amazing. My eyes hurt. My eyes literally hurt just watching this. I mean, has anybody blacked out on this? That's another question. Oh, we have a crash, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first crash.
Who was it?
He's gonna lose time on that. That was Pelkey. He's gonna lose some time. He's having a hard time recovering. You know, when you have a crash and you try to recover, we got another one. Sarah is now also has a crash. So it takes time to reset. It takes time to figure out where you're oriented at as well. So not only, you know, are you looking at it from a perspective of, you know, having an issue, a technical issue, or a crash, you're losing, you know, wings, you're losing engines, you're losing everything, and then you gotta keep going, and you have to reorientate yourself to that.
That you do. We've just heard the.
Whoa!
Looks like some people have completed their
Yes.
laps.
SARS has won the race, even with his mishap a little bit.
GG.
GG.
Yeah,
fine.
GG. Awesome lap time, Ninja. Awesome race.
And Cyrus, you
So
crashed
close.
into me at ring 21.
I crashed you.
Rum, you crashed.
All right. Sorry about that. I had to take out the cameras there real quick. So our lap time, full lap time is 6 minutes and 10 seconds. That was SARS won the race. Najetti came in at 6:14.19. Rum at 6:18.88. Cats at 52:42. Pilecki at 6:56.51. Wow. And I did not get the everybody quit. I couldn't get the time for concrete. I apologize. Great job everyone for those times and those races. That was amazing. Amazing stuff.
Hello.
Okay, he left. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
Introduce yourself.
I am Cyrus. Hello.
Hello. Welcome. So, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah. How was it? How do you feel?
Oh, it was amazing. So there's one sad thing is that the first two starts were somehow bugged too early. Someone was missing, whatever.
Yeah.
I had a bad start at the first two races, so
Yeah.
I'm glad now that I had a good start in the third race.
Is
But,
it
I'm
really
also some
sometimes
kind of-
lucky? I mean,
Yeah, sure. At the
yeah?
start is lucky,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
At the start is because it's pretty crowded. You can touch someone and it can make you crash, and it's nothing you could control. And
Yeah.
the second race, for example, I had kind of the frame drop problem. So normally we wait like 2 minutes before we start the race because the
Right.
frames are bumping down.
Yeah.
And after like 1.5 or like 1 minute, it goes like 30% upwards. And after 2 minutes, it's like it should be. It's normal then after
Right.
2 minutes. And then you can fly like you are used to. And if you get
Right.
low frames, it feels completely different. So
Right. So the speed is always going to be a question of whether or not, you know, you're going to have a rough start. You know, you can be lucky, you might not be lucky. You know, who knows? Well, who knows what can happen?
Yeah.
You know, we saw, you know, several people losing wings and still hobbling over the finish line. So, yeah.
Yeah, it can work.
Yeah. So who are you? Have a team, right? Are you part of another organization? What organization are you with?
Das Cartel is it called? It's a German organization, or a German-speaking organization. Mainly.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about them.
Whew,
What is their main focus in?
I think there is no main focus.
Okay.
The focus is to spread wide, to get every aspect in the game for the people in the organization working as a team. So it's about trading, about exploration, about pirating. That's everything is allowed, and we try to get this working. Yeah, without getting problems. So we don't know if it's that easy, because being a good trader compared or having pirates in the same organization may be difficult later. We don't know, but it's what we try.
Good. So how do you feel about Star Racing, you know, the Star Racing organization? How do you feel about them in general?
In general?
Well,
I like
good or bad?
Good or bad? No, it's really good to have an organization that is doing tournaments. That usual, so it's like every quarter.
Yeah.
And it keeps the community together, and that's something which is kind of unique in the racing community.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can find on Star Marine or the Dogfighters currently, because they would do it, but not that frequently, and they if there are bugs who are annoying too much, they normally stop doing these tournaments, and that's one of the good things in racing. There can be bugs and stuff which are annoying, but normally you still can somehow race, so it's still competitive.
Well, you do know that now Daku is my intern, and he's been researching for several months now about how the racing scene got started. And what we found out is that most of the racing scenes, including the Daymar, including Bad Token, including Star Racing, these type of circuit organizations were started by what, Daku?
Criminals,
and
gamblers, bookkeepers.
So, you know,
yeah,
it's crazy how racing has evolved over the last 500 years. So let me ask you this: are you only going to be doing Murray Cup competition as far as high speed racing velocity, or are you branching out?
Just about racing, or about other things in the universe?
Well, just racing, because you know you
just
have Daymar Rally, and you have the coffee house.
That's a good question. I don't know. Currently, I'm not too much into Daymar Rally, because I'm not the rally guy at all. I like racing on a racetrack, on a I think you know what I mean.
Yes.
Like we have here,
that makes sense.
in AC, we have the checkpoints. It's a finished track, and I can try to improve from checkpoint to checkpoint and get the times and stuff. That's something which is different in the rally stuff, and I really like this kind of racing. I would like to see ground racing, real racetracks on planets where we can, for example, use our motorcycles or whatever they are called.
Well, you know that they're going to try to open up ArcCorp for urban racing, right? That's our hope, that they're going to do that. Yeah. I'd love to see that. So, any final thoughts? Any tips that you can give us? Our infamous speed of 7 minutes and maybe 11 minutes getting around the track. What tips do you have for everybody here watching tonight?
It's pretty hard to give just tips to get someone improved, because it's training is everything. You have to train, and with this flight model, the first tip is not trying to be extremely fast. People try to be fast and they are overshooting then. That's one of the first mistakes people do. So if you're getting in the curves, you are extremely slow normally. You are just accelerating again, and you get your speed with the right points where you are braking and when you start accelerating. And during a turn, you are pretty slow. And most people who try it the first time are fast during the turns, and that's why they fail to get the curves.
It looks to me it's like all about the drift. There's
yeah,
a lot
but
of drifting going on.
Yeah, it is, but you are still trying to reduce the drift. And that's why you would try to be slow.
Right.
The slower you are, the easier it gets. And also faster you get. Because if you drift, you have to counter it somehow. And that generates heat, and you get overheatings. That's the reason why you try to be slow during the turns.
Right. Well, what a race. Are you happy?
It's a bit split because, like I said, it was a bit bad about the first two races where other people were in front of me.
Sure.
And this time I won the race just because we had two restarts. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that is a bad thing.
But I'm still happy. Who wouldn't be happy?
But you won. I mean, that's the bottom line, is you did win. And you did great. You absolutely did a fantastic job. All the racers did a fantastic job. Go ahead. Let us know who you are one more time before we cut the interview. And so thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the race, because it was excellent. One more time. Who are you?
I am Cyrus.
All right. Cyrus.
All right.
You gonna race
Other
again?
people call me the pirate guy.
The pirate guy. Is that what they call you? The pirate guy. Well, you know, I can never have too many pirates sitting on my contact list, right? We are a news organization, and we've been called. We actually been called out for not having as many pirates as we should, because we are a watchdog organization, which means we literally sit on the fence on everything. We try to be neutral to everyone. Unfortunately, my contact list is a little bit more full of people that don't sit on the wrong side or the right side of the fence, right?
It just came out of a joke from Ramget. Normally Ramget is the pirate because he's always trying to crash me. And that's why he's calling me that.
He's calling you the
to
pirate.
Get the focus out of him into me. Yeah, that's its tactic.
There you go. That's the technique. Daku, you have any questions?
No, not from me.
Not from
Just
you?
Congratulations.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. All right. You have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us for a little bit. I enjoyed watching all of you. I enjoyed watching your race. Of course, I didn't bet on you, though, so maybe I should have. All right.
Okay. Goodbye.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate everybody here, everyone here at Star Racing on the comm system right now. I thank you so much for being patient, for giving us a little bit of advice, for letting us know what is going on, for giving us a heads up on Shorty. You did a fantastic job coming in and letting us know. Thank you so much. And don't forget, please don't forget, Star Racing, September 7th. Just in a few months. Practice. He said it here. Practice. Get in those times. Get in those races. Get on the registration list and have a great show. Come out for the races. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much, everybody. You have a superb weekend. Good night, everyone.
Hey there. If you enjoyed that and you feel like you still need some adrenaline in your system, feel free to check us out over there at our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, and on our website. Enjoy the races.